What's up, guys? Dustin Harward here, going live, chatting with you. Hope you're having an awesome, Thursday afternoon. Anyway, I'm just out here to class. I'm in Salt Lake having a freaking blast. And this last little bit, my head was just like exploding while I was learning things and while we were chatting about moving forward and goal setting and how to help people and stuff. And I wanted to hop on and share some things that I'm coming to realize lately. So here's the deal, guys. You've got your goals, right? You're going for it. You're in a couple of places. Either one, you're up against a wall of where you've been in the past, what's been happening, the failure of getting sales, the lack of being able to release the weight that you're trying to get, or the inability to get a date, to move forward that way. Whatever your goal is, you can get stuck in the past, right? The second place you can go is when you're up against the wall of whatever is between you and what you're trying to do. So if I'm trying to run a 6-minute mile, right? I can get so right up close to it and get like 6:04 every single time, and it'll drive me nuts. And then the third place you can get is on the other side of that wall, where you're about to make it happen. So I wanted to share with you 3 things that have to get lined up for you to get past these phases. So number 1, say. Number 2 is see. And number 3 is feel. And what I mean by that, you've got to have all 3 of those just dialed in as far as your goal goes. If your goal is to be a millionaire, what is that going to look like? Like, what is your day going to look like? What are you going to be talking like? What are you going to say? How are you going to say it? What is the tone of voice you're going to use? And how are you going to feel? Are you going to be excited for your day? Are you going to be like super grumpy all the time? Are you going to be tired? Like, you've got to get those dialed in. Because here's the trick. When you've got a goal, like we'll stick with millionaire. If I want to be a millionaire, I've got to start speaking the way that a millionaire would. I've got to start speaking here and here, right? Because we've got our external voice and we've got the internal one going on. Like, what is that internal dialogue you've got rocking in your head, bouncing around? And if someone can pop these in the comments while we're talking, that would be huge. Because I can't type it right now and I'm freezing, so my fingers are like numb. But you want to say it here and here, then you want to feel it here, like what's going on inside and what you're putting out, like how you're making other people feel. Are you excited? Are you calm? Are you peaceful? Are you happy? Are you motivated? Like, whatever that emotion is that's going on here, you gotta harness that one. And then when you're saying things, are you catching the stuff that's going on through your head? If you're thinking about, like, man, I could be a millionaire, is that something that you immediately shoot down? Like, oh, that's not gonna happen. Like, that's not me. That could, like, you start immediately writing it off? Or is that something that you get all excited about and you start thinking, man, how can that happen? What would that be like, to where it feels real? So those beard goals, though, I know, right? I'm not allowed to say why, because it's a secret thing, but there is a reason the beard thing's going on. What's up, Alyssa? Anyway, so yeah, you gotta harness what you see, how you feel, and what you say. Both, we have the outside stuff and the inside stuff. You gotta nail that. And so what I do, I set a goal, and when I'm going for the goal, I'm looking for glitches. Like, when I'm headed for becoming a millionaire, am I acting like that's real? Am I acting the way that a millionaire would act? Or am I like thinking, man, I can't do that because I'm not a millionaire? And I'm not saying like go buy a Lamborghini or go be like all flashy with your money that you don't have yet. It's more the inside stuff, the internal transformation. And I'll have to share the secret with Justin. Okay, will do. So as far as it goes, though, you want to get it inside. You want to nail that internal work first, because as soon as I'm lined up with how I'm speaking, what I'm saying, what I'm thinking, so see, say, and feel. When I can talk about it, when I can see it just crystal clear and I can tell you what an entire day is going to be like in my life with this goal accomplished, and I know exactly how it's going to feel, that's when it's going to happen. If you can't line those guys up, you're not going to reach your goal. It's not going to happen, guys. You gotta hone in on that, like focus that piece. Look for the glitches. If I'm thinking, man, that would be so cool to have happen, and I hear like that little voice pop in my head saying, oh, that can't happen because you have the wrong job for it, or you're not old enough, or you're not, it's your body type, like whatever your stuff that pops up, you gotta grab that, write it down, burn it, get rid of it, do whatever you need to just manage that inside stuff. So what you see, what you say, and what you hear, sorry, I was reading Alyssa's comment. Thanks, man, you're doing a great job. You got it, Alyssa, I love you. Thanks for hopping on. So what you see, what you hear, and what you feel. Nail those three, guys. You got this, you've so got this. Like, practice telling the story of what it's like to live a day in the life of you having your goal accomplished. Like, if you want to be a millionaire, what is that like? What does that look like? What time do you wake up? What do you, like, can you get detailed and say, man, I wake up in the morning, I roll over, I've got like a super cool alarm clock, we've got a nice bed, the house is clean, we just had the maids come, so I get out of bed, I don't have to worry about stepping on Legos, I got my bare feet, the carpet's all plush, we just had it cleaned, and it smells awesome because we have those fancy little wallflowers plugged in. Like, can you get that detailed with things? Or is it like, oh, I don't, it'd be cool, I could pay bills and I wouldn't worry about groceries. Like, get detailed, guys. You got it in you. Anyway, just wanted to hop on, share that with you. Man, nail this. You've got it, guys. I love you. Go be awesome. Go ahead, if you're catching this in the replay though, hop in the comments, say replay and what your big goal is. And then, yeah, shoot me a message. Anyway, my hand's like shaking. Love you guys. Have an awesome day. We'll catch you later.